it's Aqua Models, and oh my god, BreyerFest is literally only a week away. I'm so excited. So with BreyerFest so close, I figured I would do my thoughts and opinions on the special runs and the limited editions. I did this last year, so I figured I would just continue the trend, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. Alright, so first model on the list, of course, is our celebration horse. So this is Nicholas. He is a brand new Breyer mold, I believe. He's a buckskin with a really cool face marking, kind of looks like an arrow, and two little leg markings. The adorable photos that they have of the horse is so cute. I love how adorable his face is. So, major thoughts on Breyer releasing a new mold for the first time for BreyerFest. They've never released a new mold through BreyerFest, which is quite surprising. I don't know how I feel about this guy. I'm excited because he's on a brand new mold, but he kind of looks a little bit odd to me. The mane is very vintage-like, which is something I don't really like about him. His tail's really cute though, and I do love his pose. He kind of reminds me of the Idicus, but of course he's a pony size, so he's not going to be the same size as Idicus. But yeah, I'm excited to see how he looks in person. I will be getting this guy because I have an online ticket, so yeah, really excited to see this guy in hand. Now, the next models are the BreyerFest event stablemates models. So, the first one is Brezel. I think I said that right. Brezel. Apologies if I mispronounce any of the names. This is a German themed BreyerFest, so I'm not very good at German. So Brezel or Brezel is on the Fell Pony stablemate, and I kind of like this one. His color is really nice. The gloss also probably like illuminates his color a little bit more. The only thing I don't like about this guy is his silvery mane and tail. I'm not a big fan of pearly or silvery kind of manes and tails. Just looks a little bit odd to me, but he's still cute nonetheless. The next one is, I have no idea how to pronounce this name. Spitzel, something like that. He's on the Andalusian or Alboroso stablemate, and I kind of like this guy. The only thing I don't like about him is the bare plastic for his markings looks really weird. His color though is really nice. I love how they have explored different colors, especially in the last couple of years. Breyer has really gotten into their colors with Breyers. So he's cute. It's just the markings I don't like. The next one is Lakritz, something like that. He's on the Trotting Warmblood? I think that's what it is. I'm not very familiar with my stablemate molds, but he is really cute. I love how soft the dapples are on this model, and I love that they added the Prost theme / colors to his braids. It's really cool. They've got the black, red, and yellow of the German flag, which is really, really cool. I'm not a big fan. I do like the color, but I'm not a big fan, and I don't collect stablemates, so I won't really be getting any of these guys. The next one is Doppelbock. I think that's right. And I love this guy. He is my absolute favorite out of the four, and I just love the coloration. I love the soft dapples that he has on his belly. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know what it is. This mold is absolutely adorable. He looks so cute. He's chunky, he's a draft, and I just love the mane and tail variation that they have on him. It's really, really nice. And here's a photo of them all together. They look really good. I think Breyer did a fantastic job picking out their designs. Anyways, the next couple of models, I probably should say, we have the BreyerFest special runs. So the first special run is Landleer, something like that. He's on the Breyer Tortillas mold, or Tortillas. Is it Tortillas or Tortillas? I can never remember. I think it's Tortillas. I'm quite amazed with Breyer. With this model, they did a flea-bitten dappled gray. It's a really cool color. I love the color variation for this one. I love the little flea bites that he has, and the fact that they like did dapples and flea bites together. That is really uncommon for Breyer to do that. And I love the like tiny little details. He has tricolored eyes from what I can see. He has striped hooves, he's got dapples, flea bites. His coloration is literally insane. Like looking at the shading on him is absolutely stunning. And here's his other side, just as gorgeous. And I love the markings. And I also think he has a stripe. I'm pretty sure, you can't tell in these photos, but I'm just looking back at the group of the special runs, and from what I can see, he has a stripe down his face, which is so cute. So the next special run is LB and Spree, I think. Now, I was totally mind blown by the fact that Breyer has actually done special runs on the new Premier Club models that were released last year. Usually they wait an entire year before they do special runs on the Premier Club models, so it was quite a surprise that Breyer has been using them this year. So these two are, I don't know how I feel about these guys. I adore the foal. The foal is absolutely gorgeous. I love the deep shading. I love the markings they chose for him, but I don't know how I feel about the mum. Once again, the mane just looks really weird. It's bare plastic once again, so you can barely even tell that her mane, where it's white, is like even visible. It just looks really weird. But of course, we'll have to see them in person to make any final opinions on any of these models, but they're really cute and I probably will end up getting them at some stage. The next model is Stein, and oh my god, I literally cried when I saw the release of this guy. Of course, I cannot get him. I have to buy him in the secondary market. He's on a mold that I absolutely adore, and he has a color that I just love. I love Gruelers, and of course they just had to release one that had a Grueler coloration. This guy's absolutely stunning. He has one sock. I believe he has a star and a snip as well. His coloring in his mane and tail is really cool. I love the color combinations. He's got white, he's got gray, he's got black, and I just love the little subtle details he has. His show side looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see how this guy looks in person, and I'll definitely be on the lookout to buy one in the secondary market for sure. Okay. The next one is the rotating draft surprise. Now, we have no idea what model / mold this is gonna be on, and we have no idea what colors there are gonna be. So there's been a lot of speculation. A lot of people think it's gonna be on a draft mold, and I kind of think it is too, but a lot of people have also been kind of speculating that it could be a completely different like mold, could be a normal mold with maybe the colorations of draft beer, which is quite a common beer in Germany. So it's going to be interesting to see on the Friday pictures of this guy kind of circulating. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what colors they do, and I can't wait to see what mold it's on. I'm kind of hoping it's not a mold that I conga, because I'll be in big trouble and my bank account will probably hate me. But yeah, we'll have to wait until Friday next week to see what mold and what colors this model's gonna be on. So the next one is the Breyer Bears. So every year Breyer does an animal, and this year they decided to do bears, and they actually did 3 different colorations. And from what I've heard, they're actually scented, so they each have a different smell. So it'll be interesting to see what smells they have to them when people actually buy them and open them up. I will not be getting this guy. I only collect horses, obviously. The next model is Marzipan, and of course, Breyer listens to me, and they released a Palomino with Overo markings. And it's on a mold that I literally just don't like that much, but he looks really cute. Breyer makes this so difficult. Anyways, he's on the white mold. It's a he, yes. From what I can see, the Palomino coloring is really nice. I love the markings. The only thing I'm worried about is the mapping. Of course, there's probably going to be a lot of smudges. The markings might not be as crisp, but he looks really cute from what I can see. And here's his other side, and I love this side. This side's actually really, really nice. Breyer, why did you have to pick a mold that I don't like that much? But you're making me like it again. The next model is the Decorator. So this is Franz, I think that's how you say it. He's on the Padre or the Spirit mold, and he's kind of cool actually. I don't collect decorators, so I won't be getting this guy, but I think it's pretty cool that they chose to give him like a kind of paley blue kind of coloration and tried to keep it more realistic. So yeah, that's Franz. He's really cute, but I will not be getting him. The next one is Brahms. He's on the Big Ben mold, I believe. So every year for BreyerFest, Breyer releases a vintage special run, but with a more modern design. And I think they literally smashed this guy's design. I love the speckles. I love the mutation on his shoulder. He's really cool. I just love the color variation. I love Appaloosas, so of course I just fall instantly in love with this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. I'm kind of on the fence about it because I don't collect vintages. I don't know how I feel about the mold. The design is really making me want to get him though, so we'll see. So the next model is on a mold that, of course, I absolutely adore. This is Rapunzel. She's on the brand new Astrid mold that was released last year as part of the Premier Club, and of course Breyer had to release her with a really cool mane variation, although I'm still a little bit on the fence about how I feel about it. And they released her with a color that I absolutely adore. I love red roans and strawberry roans. I will definitely be looking for this girl. I absolutely adore the color. I love the two little socks she has. She has a stripe down her face, from what I remember. She has tricolored eyes, and I'm hoping that Breyer does like a split run with it, like with this mane that she has. I'm hoping they do the original and then they do the long variation. That probably won't happen because her name is Rapunzel and Rapunzel has long hair, so they probably won't do a split, but you never know with Breyer. Alright, so the next models are the limited editions, so I can buy these models. Thank God for that. So the first one is it Montanara? I think that's how you pronounce it. He's on the vintage Frisian mold, I think. He's kind of cute. I'm not a fan of vintages, so I will not be getting him. His color's really nice though, and I do like his markings. They're kind of actually really cool. I don't like his mane though, it just looks really weird, but that just comes with vintages, so you know. The next model is one that I will definitely be getting. This is Chardonnay. He's on the Flash mold, and oh my god, I love the color variation on this guy. He's absolutely gorgeous. I love his shading. His mane and tail is insane, and I just love how cool his markings look. They're just really awesome, and I love how like his stripe kind of comes over his nose on his show side, and the colors in his tail are just so awesome. I love it. I literally love him, so I will definitely be getting him. The next one is Chablis, something like that. He's on the Idicus mold, and I'm kind of annoyed with Breyer. I don't like the braided variation of the Idicus. I like the loose mane variation, but I'm just gonna have to suck it up and buy him the way he is. He's really cute. I love that he's a dappled bay. I love his markings are really cool, especially his face markings are really cute. He has like a little circle on his lip, which is really, really cute. And he has tricolored eyes, which Breyer is literally going all out with tricolored eyes this year. It's pretty impressive. All right, the next one is the decorator. So this is Black Forest, and I'm not a big fan just because I don't collect decorators, but I'm actually pretty like impressed with the choice of design for this guy. He has kind of like a silhouette-y kind of marking, and the like markings kind of look like a forest, which is really cool. So I think they were pretty creative with that. And his little snip is actually kind of cute. It's just a decorator, and of course I don't collect decorators. All right, the next model is one that I was actually really surprised with, but I'm kind of glad that Breyer did it. Not because he's on a mold that I conga, but this is a online limited edition only, so only people with online tickets can buy this guy. And he doesn't have a name, so they just called him the Rhenish Draft. He has a really cool coloration. I love the color that they chose. It is a little bit like odd, I guess you could say. He kind of looks a little bit too simple in some ways. It's kind of like Breyer just really quickly slapped a color on the mold and was just like, here you go. Here's a online limited edition. But I will be getting him regardless. I love him. I love his color. I love his face marking. I think he has like a large snip or a stripe. It's really hard to tell from these angles. But I love him, and I will definitely be getting him. The next two models are some decorator stablemates. So we've got Whittle's Batch, I think that's right, on the new stablemate Arabian mold, and we've got Torlini on, I don't know what mold this is. It's a draft mold of sorts. They're decorators, they're stablemates, so they're two reasons I will not be getting them, but they're actually kind of cool. Whittle's Batch has sort of the same design as a decorator from a BreyerFest a few years ago. I can't remember which year, but it's a really cool design. And Torlini has kind of like a soccer ball kind of design to him, which is kind of cool. And I love how they have the German flag on his hind, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just won't be getting them. Alright, so the next batch of models is the Best of BreyerFest Series 3. So this is the third year that they're doing this series, and I am actually kind of wanting to get this set. I haven't gotten the last two sets of BreyerFest, but this set is actually kind of adorable. I love the molds they chose. I love the models that they replicated on the stablemates. So we've got prize models, a volunteer model, and an early bird model that they're inspired by. So Senna, Brigadeiros, I think that's how you say it, Peely, Polymer, and Caparina. I think that's Caparina, something like that. I can never know how to pronounce their names. But I am really excited to get this set. I really do want to get this set. I love the stablemates and, like, of course the models that they're modeled after. I will never be able to own the actual models because obviously they're super rare. But it's really cool that they did actually replicate them on stablemates. And I think the last limited edition is Lorelei. She's the crystal that they do every year, and I don't really like this crystal. It's on the Proud Arabian Mare mold. It's a vintage mold, so, you know, I'm not a big fan of vintages, like I've said like 100 times, but she's kind of cute. I just won't be getting the crystal, and I'm also worried about getting a crystal and it breaking while it's being shipped to Australia because it's a long way to go. But anyways, that's all of the BreyerFest models that will be released this year. I'm really excited about getting all the limited editions. I'm hoping I can get some of the special runs in the secondary market. Who knows, might get lucky. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. These are just my opinions, by the way. You guys can love any model that you want. Everyone's opinion is different. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.